Boom, boom, boom! Look at this! A screen. We love screens. What's up? What's up? Look at this. Welcome to the Supercar Blondie family. This right here is a $500,000 G-Wagen. It is actually called the Invicto Mission. Check this out. A blast-proof G-Wagen. It is fully armored. Now, the thing is that this is not retrofitted with armor. You have a fully armored steel cage that is self-standing. You can literally take the cage out and pop it next to the G-Wagen and nothing can hurt you. This car right here has had 15,000 bullets lodged in the side of it just for testing. It's also had 2 grenades on top, 2 grenades underneath the body, and a 15-kilogram force from the side shot at this car, and inside is perfect. Now, just to point out the obvious features, you've got a winch at the front, you've got a roof rack, masses of lights, you've got tracking lights at the back that we're going to turn on in just a second. Fully bulletproof steel wheels around the back. This is the coolest bit, guys. Look at this. Now, this car is made for the special forces or as an escort car, so for celebrities or VIP people. Now, watch what's in here. This is epic. Right here, you have an oxygen tank and 2 fire extinguishers. So if someone has smoke bombed you from outside and you can't see, or there's a chemical attack, there's gases around the car, what you can do is you can completely shield yourself from the gas by turning on the oxygen tank. If you have been hit by a grenade or something underneath the car, you can actually activate these fire extinguishers, and that will come from underneath the car and just kind of clear out any fire or anything that's happening underneath you. Look how thick this is. So you've actually got normal glass here on the exterior, so it looks like any normal G-Wagen, and then you've got the armored bulletproof glass here on the interior here. Now, this is so heavy because, of course, you've got that armoring. They've actually added 1,000 kilograms to the G-Wagen just to protect it with armoring. So all steel armor. You've got to give that a real... Don't be shy with this car. Now here, look at this. What they've done is they've actually stripped down the G-Wagen. So they've got all new material inside. You've got more leg room here as well because it's made for special forces. They've got a lot of gear on them. They've got extra kit here, you know, guns, for example, first aid kits, everything that they need, plus the headroom as well for the helmets. These seats look nothing like you'd get in a normal G-Wagen. They've actually got 5-point harness seat belts, and they've also taken out like the padding from the door. Now, in a normal G-Wagen, you'd have the padding come out all the way to here, right? But what they've done is they've taken the padding away so that you have more space for all of your gear inside. Now, this is a Brabus, you guys. It's their Invicto series. You can actually get 3 different kinds of this car: pure, mission, or luxury. This is the mission version of the Invicto series by Brabus. So in here, this is cool. Now, if you need to escape, you've got an escape hatch. Oh, here we go. Ooh. And it's on a little spring too, so it kind of just springs open like that. Look, it's on a little spring, so it's actually not that heavy. Look, and then it locks into place. So what happens is if you're standing here and you've got someone attacking you from behind, this is all bulletproof, and this is not going to, if they blast you in the back, this is not just going to suddenly like slam down onto you. This holds in place. Now, to get this back, you just unlock this. There we go. Pull this, I got it. I got it. Oh. I'm just not made for the special forces. This is my application video. That'll do it. That'll do it. Oh, exhausted. All right. Now, in the front is where it gets even cooler. Come with me. Got your winch. You've got this badge here. This is your Invicto badge, and this symbol actually means protection. Up here it says experto credite, which basically in Latin translates to trust someone who's tried it. So there you go. When you see that badge, you know that this thing is packing it, packing it. Now come over here. We're gonna play with some of its features now, my favorite part. All right, now, turn her on. Just like any normal G-Wagen. From the interior, from where I'm seated right now, it looks like any G-Wagen, which is quite cool because you've still got the luxury features like carbon fiber, nice leather here in the panel in between you, and you've got a remote which does some cool stuff that I'm going to show you just now. First, look at this. What I'm going to do is I actually have to close the door. Then wind this down. Now look just how thick this glass is. That is from the bulletproof glass that they've fixed here. That is just insane. All right, now for the cool stuff. Let's go around to the passenger. All the accessories here that you can kind of put wherever you like on this panel, on this wall panel. You see, you can just feed it in here. All of these accessories. That's really cool, isn't it? Very cool. Okay, now, James Bond. Who's ready for some James Bond action? You have... Bom, bom, bom! Look at this! A screen. We love screens. Oh yeah, this is what I'm talking about. Okay, you ready to play around with this? Now this is really freaking cool. This panel here activates all the external lights, so the blue lights. If you turn that on, we've now got blue lights. See the blue lights? All right. Now, right here, these are the tracking spotlights. So we're going to press on the right one first, and then watch this.
Track me, try to track me.
Ooh, cool, huh? Ooh. Got you in the spotlight. That is so cool. Yeah, all right, now we turn that off. Oh yeah. Okay, now what this shows is what kit is in your car. It automatically recognizes it so that when you're ready to go, you will jump in, you check this panel and you go, ah, it's lit up red. We don't have our first aid kit. Now this one. Oh yes, blackout mode. If you want to go incognito, this will cancel out every single bit of light in the car and out of the car. This is actually infrared light that will come out of your headlights instead of normal light. You can talk to people from inside the car. There's speakers out of the car from underneath. Now listen to this. Subscribe to my channel! Subscribe to the Supercar Blondie channel! Do it now!
Okay.
The purpose of that is if you come up to a checkpoint, you obviously don't want to wind down your bulletproof window to talk to the guy at the checkpoint. So you talk through this speaker and then they can actually talk back. So if you want to listen to what they're saying, you just press the ear button. Look. You want to say something out there? Nick, can we please come through? I'm not... I'm gonna cut him off. I'm cutting him off. Can't hear you. Can't hear you. All right, now, even better. Yeah. Come check this out.
My name is Nick Cars. You can follow me on Instagram.
No, we're cutting that bit out.
Okay.
This is where you activate your oxygen tank. This is a really interesting one. This is an emergency override system button. So for example, in modern day cars, there are a lot of like electronic components to the car that will shut down certain systems, or for example limit the horsepower if it knows that you're low on petrol. It can, like, you know, it basically protects the car from dying. If you're in a real emergency situation and you need to get out of there quick smart and you don't care what happens to the car, you just need to survive, you need to get out, you press this button and it will override the system entirely so that you could literally drive this car until it breaks down. It's dead. The other thing it has is a camera as the rear view mirror. The purpose of that is because when you've got lots of equipment here, it's actually blocking your rear view, and these seats are a lot higher than usual as well, so you can't really see out the back. If you don't want to use this screen, you can tuck this back away and you have all of these controls up here on this little screen that the driver can better access. So you can do everything there that I've just showed you. One more thing up here, I was like, now is this just a normal light? Doesn't look like one. Let's just play around with this a bit. If you switch that, it goes off, and then you do one more switch, it goes to a red light. And that allows you to have your night vision goggles on without blinding you with real light. That's the red light. How cool is this car, you guys? This is also fully armored, but this is the pure version. You know how I said there were 3 versions? That's the mission version. This is the pure. So the difference between this and that is this looks like a normal G-Wagen inside, like it's fully luxury. You know, you just have no idea that this was a fully armored G-Wagen. You can literally just like pick your kids up from school in this car and no one would think twice about it. It just looks normal, but the cool thing is it's not. This is fully armored just like this one, but it hasn't been fully stripped down. It doesn't look so militarized. Want to get something like this done, the armoring on a G-Wagen costs about $300,000. So what you do is you take them to Brabus and you say, listen, I want it armored. They go, give me $300,000. Boom, there's your armored car. Looks exactly like before, but now it's fully protected. So that's cool. There you go, guys. A massive thank you to D Marine here at Dubai Harbour. That's where we are with this gorgeous view of Dubai. Thank you guys so much for having us here so we can test out these beautiful Invicto Brabuses. That's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed the vid. Please like the vid, share it with your mates, and please subscribe to the Supercar Blondie channel. How cool is this stuff? Thank you guys so much for watching, and thank you to Brabus for showing us this incredible car. All right, guys, I think I'm out. Bye. Love you.